All right, Gary, and continuing our team coverage tonight, the 19th Jessica Arp. She was in Wanakee today, where farmers are looking for some answers on how to get help during this drought. Jess?
Well, farmers have moved on from the question of when is it going to rain, because it seems like we rarely get more than these intermittent sprinkles that we're getting right now, to more practical questions that hit at their bottom line, like how they'll meet grain contracts with no corn, or how they feed livestock with no hay. The Mefford homestead is in its third generation of farmers, but the days have certainly not been easy very recently on Easy Street.
The crops are generally in very poor condition.
In 50 years of farming, Jack Mefford is used to seeing corn like this. This year, he's surprised.
I didn't think it would be this well pollinated.
Picked from a low and fertile spot, this might be the best corn he's got, but at least half of it looks like this.
That's done for. This is some of the corn from my my strips, higher ground. There ain't no money in that.
No.
CRP release.
He's not alone. Figure every face in this room owns a section of ground in our area. 250 farmers all looking for answers at an emergency meeting in Wanakee.
We've just been getting flooded with phone calls, and we were just trying to come up with an idea of how can we answer a lot of questions with as much knowledge being presented as possible.
The state corn and soybean growers brought in experts on crop insurance, agronomy, and even legal experts to talk about how to handle challenges during the drought.
Farming in general, nothing's ever guaranteed, and I think most of us realize that, but we're just trying to come up with answers and of how we can survive another year.
The Meffords have insurance, but like many farmers will be looking for feed come fall. Their last hay crop should have filled a full silage bag. It filled only this.
We got about 60% of the haylage what we need, our feed for the cows.
Mefford says if there is an answer that would make things easier, that's it.
To assist farmers so they don't lose it, so they got to get enough feed so they can keep going. That's what has to happen.
Now, some of the other big questions from farmers out there were about those grain contracts that we mentioned earlier. A lot of farmers will actually contract out how much grain they're going to sell to a grain elevator early on in the season, and now they're left wondering how they're actually going to deliver those crops when they may not have any to do so. There are ag experts and folks within the state trying to address that question as soon as they can, because it could become a big issue come this fall.
Well, a lot of farmers looking for some answers, busy people as well. Are there going to be any more meetings of these?
Well, there's a possibility of that. The organizers of this meeting, the corn and soybean growers, said that as the drought area sort of moves northward in the state, that they may have to have some more of these because there's a lot of people with questions.
All right, Jessica Arp on the Backyard Patio. Jess, thanks.